How's it going, everyone? Zarek5 here, and today we're going to talk about God of War Ragnarok and everything we know about it so far. To start off with, God of War Ragnarok is coming to both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, which is very good news for people who don't have a PS5 yet. This game is set to release on the 9th November 2022 this year. Quick recap on God of War 4. Kratos left Greece after the events of God of War 3 and made it to the realm of Midgard. God of War 4 begins with introducing us to a new huge character, Kratos' son, Atreus. Kratos and Atreus are collecting wood to build a funeral pyre for Atreus' mother, Faye, at the start of the game. Before she died, Faye requested her ashes be spread from the highest peak in all the 9 realms, which sounds easier said than done, as we find out soon enough. To prepare Atreus, Kratos takes him on a hunt. After certain events and a raging Atreus, Kratos says he isn't ready. We then run into Baldur. At first, a skinny bearded man that punches Kratos and makes us all say, "Ah shit, he messed up," the moment he did it. And after Kratos' response was punching him a few feet away, we all dropped our jaws when Baldur launched Kratos in the air with his next hit. The rest of the game follows Kratos and Atreus making their way to the highest peak as their home is no longer safe, facing many obstacles along the way, such as both Baldur and Thor's sons. Eventually, they find their way to the highest peak in the 9 realms, which happen to be located in Jotunheim, the realm of the giants. Upon arriving, we learn that Faye is a giant and that Atreus is actually Loki. Faye also had predicted and recorded events that happened throughout the game, as well as what will happen in the future. One of those predictions that hit all players with all sorts of emotions was of Kratos being held by Atreus, appearing as if he is dying or already died. The after credits of the game sees Kratos have a dream or vision of Thor appearing before himself and Atreus. Now, on to God of War Ragnarok. To continue the story from where it left off, the trailer shows Thor pay a visit to Kratos and Atreus, just as the after credits of the previous game. It also shows Freya, mother of Baldur, pursuing Kratos and Atreus. As we remember, Freya wants vengeance on Kratos for killing her son. The trailer shows an older Atreus and Kratos. Atreus wants answers as to who he is, and Kratos wants to avoid a Wow of the Gods, probably his biggest battle yet. It's trying to stop history from repeating itself. Atreus not knowing his father's full story will most likely lead to some sort of conflict in this movie, as Kratos tries to find a solution that doesn't involve them going to war with Asgard. And so one of the biggest highlights of the trailer was revealed: the Norse God of War, Tyr. Now, I'm sure it's crystal clear as to why there's so much hype for this. The best part is having Tyr stand up and end up towering Kratos. Another character that was revealed at the end of the trailer is Angerboda, known for Norse mythology as giant and Loki's mate, as well as the mother of the wolf Fenrir by Loki. Now, I'm not an expert in Norse mythology, so correct me if I'm wrong, but according to what I've researched, Fenrir is the son of Loki and is said to bring about the death of Odin during the events of Ragnarok. Now, I don't know about you guys, but introducing a character that is supposed to be Fenrir's mother in a game titled Ragnarok only leads me to believe that there's going to be some crazy shit in this game. That said, it is not a secret that God of War does have its own take on both Norse and Greek mythology. After all, the world serpent Jormungandr is also the son of Loki in Norse mythology, but we have already seen him in the previous God of War game. Just a quick note here, guys, I'm not very good with pronunciations, especially of names like these, so if I pronounce it wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments. Now, God of War has always had some of the best visuals in gaming through the years, including on the PS2. Although it doesn't age well, back then God of War on the PS2 was a big deal, especially the second game. God of War on PS4 was no exception. Up until now, it has some of the best visuals in gaming on PS4, and that says a lot. By the looks of things, Ragnarok is just going to be even better, even though it's also on PS4. I'm really excited to dive into Kratos' last journey, and I'm hyped to play as him for one last time, for what's possibly going to be one of his most epic moments. And that's taking into account that he made a fool of Olympus. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe, and let me know what was your favorite God of War game or God of War moment in the comments down below. And remember to hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a new video. For now, peace out, guys.